All right, I'm going to go in and show this one part, um, the drawings here. I was telling my class, the in-school kids here, that I'm probably going to hold off on having you do the mechanical drawings until after we start the next project. Um, but so don't be surprised if we get the drawings, the parts all done now, start the Christmas ornament project, and then kind of circle back and do the mechanical drawings after Christmas break. Kind of get our heads back in the game, something simple. Um, so I'll probably grade this project in 2 phases. So let's take a look at this one. Let's see. The numbers here, these are in millimeters, but you can just treat it as if it was inches. Doesn't really matter. It's going to make a huge part, but it was intended to be millimeters. You could change the document setup to read millimeters, but I don't know. You probably don't want to actually do that. Oops, that's not what I want to be doing. All right, so for this one, what I do is I draw this L shape first. 110 wide, 15 thick, 50 tall. So I actually end up drawing that first. So I'm going to start a 2D sketch on this plane. Um, and I'm going to start it here. And I go up from there. Actually, I should probably go down. I'm going to make it 50. I'm going to hit return because I gotta get zoomed out so I can see what's going on here. You know, Inventor, the units aren't that important. I mean, obviously, if you're making this for somebody, you obviously have to make sure that you got the units right. But all right, and then for the rest of it, I just kind of freehand it, and then I'll come back and dimension it after I get it all connected. All right, I know this has to be 15, or no. Ah, here to here should be 15. Here to here was 110. Let me go back and look. 110. And I got to extrude it back 55. So I do that, finish sketch. It's making this huge part, extrude, 55. And if you want, you could go to Tools, Document Settings, and change the units to millimeters here. Right? But then you'd have to remember to change it back on the next project, which is always the difficulty. That's something I always forget to do. Now I'm going to cut out the little rectangle down here. All right, let me go see how big it is, where it's located. Oh, that's right. This one they give the sides and the height. 20 and 15, 40, 15 and 40, the two sides. So I'll show you how to do that. Start a sketch on this face. All right, I'm going to draw, probably should close my door. So McCann's, I don't know, you probably hear Mrs. McCann. All right, so dimension here to here. I think this is 20. Or no. No, that's not right. 15. 15. From here to here, 40. And the height of it is 20. Alright. Going to extrude that out. Do a cut though, so it removes that material. Alright. Start another sketch on the top, make that circle. Now, one thing you probably want to do here is, well, it doesn't center itself, right? So there's a couple ways you can do that. You can just draw the circle, right? And you can dimension it. I forget how big it is. The diameter is 46, and it's got to be centered, 27 and a half. So this has got to be 46. just moves it kind of randomly. Then I can dimension from the center to one of the sides, and that's 26.5. And then we got to get the vertical measurement as well. The vertical measurement here has got to be 80. It's 80 from the bottom. Not 800. 80 from the bottom. Something doesn't look right there. What did I do? I put the wrong number in. It's not 26 and a half. It's 27 and a half. Something didn't look right. Didn't look centered. All right, that looks better. Got to extrude that. Okay. And how big? Looks like it's 35 centimeters tall. Now you might say, why didn't I put that circle in the middle? Well, I'm going to make that with a hole, all right, and that with a hole. Now I don't know how far this hole goes down because I can't see. I don't know if it goes all the way through or if it stops at this surface. My intuition says it would probably stop at this surface, but you can't really tell. But anyhow, 35 is how tall that extrusion has to be. All right. Then I'm going to add a point on the face here. So remember, to make a hole, you have to first add a point, which you're probably learning in these parts you're making, right? The one's got the 4 holes, then another hole. You got to put points on first. Otherwise, when you go to make the hole, it just kind of randomly puts it somewhere. All right, so that hole is going to have a diameter of 16. The one down there is going to be 18. So 16, and then I want to do the distance 2. Make it go to this surface. So that's going to send the hole to that same level and stop it there. Now maybe it does go all the way through. I really don't know. Maybe you just want to make it a through all. I'm not sure. It doesn't say. Maybe I'll leave it like that. Maybe it does go through all. Now let me add another point for the other hole. Point. It's going to be somewhere in here. I got to dimension its location. It's centered. I know that. That's that 27 and a half again. But then this distance, I think it gives us, that distance is 35. I'll help you in 1 second, guys. Let me just get this video done. 35. Make another hole. Oops. Hole on that one. Make it 18, I think it is. Oh boy. Oh boy. No. 18, I think. Right. There we go. Hit OK. And voila. All done. All right. So go back, watch that, and I answer questions for kids in school. Talk to you later.